One important question. What is the market cap of MicroCloud Hologram or HOLO stock? What is the market cap? According to Google Finance, the market cap is around $4.4 million. Right? Here. Now, if you check on Yahoo Finance, MicroCloud Hologram, the market cap is around $21 million. Here. So, which one is the correct number? Well, the answer is none of them. And let me explain. If you check the latest report of MicroCloud, here, you can see their balance sheet, MicroCloud Hologram, for June 30th, 2024. And here you can see the number of shares issued and outstanding. And this number was around 110 million. 110 million. Now, to find out the market cap of this company, you multiply the current stock price by the number of shares. As the stock price is $1, that means the market cap is around $110 million. So, both Yahoo Finance and Google Finance has to update their numbers because this is misleading, especially for new investors. I've also made this mistake in my past videos when I said the market cap was lower, but that's not the case. As you can see on their balance sheet, you see here the number of shares issued and outstanding on June 30th, 2024, 110 million. And this number has to be the same as this one, weighted average number of ordinary shares. I mean, not the same, but close, because this is weighted average. And as you can see, for the same period, June 30th, the number was around 29 million shares. But on their balance sheet, you see 110 million. Now pay attention because there is also a note here. Basic and diluted and 1 at the end. And if you read under 1, all period results have been adjusted for the reverse stock split, effective February 2nd, 2024. Note 15. So now let's read the note 15 because we have to check all the numbers here. Note 15, shareholders' equity. If you read all they've done with the shares, they issue more shares, they change, and so on. And at the end, you can see that as of June 30th, 2024, the company had 110 million ordinary shares issued and outstanding. So this is the real number. And based on this number of ordinary shares, you multiply with the stock price and find out the real market cap of this company. Now, as the market cap is around $110 million, according to the latest report, not based on Yahoo Finance or Google Finance, as the market cap is $110 million, the valuation has changed. Because in my previous video, I said that they had 100 million in cash. You can see here. Cash and cash equivalents, $88.4 million, and short-term investments, $15.3 million. So in total, close to $100 million. Quite even more than that. Now, when you compare $100 million with the market cap shown by Google Finance, you say that this is a bargain. Same for Yahoo Finance. Compare the market cap, 21 million, with 100 million in cash, it's a bargain. But that's not the case. If you look at the real numbers, you see the difference. If you do the math, you will find out that the market cap is around 110 million. So now, this company is traded around the cash position. Around the cash position. So you can no longer rely on that cash. This is still good. This is still good. If they keep increasing their revenue and they have 100 million in cash, this is still good. Now let's look at the revenue. You can see that total operating revenue was about 18 million for 2024. An increase compared to last year from 2023. By the way, this is in renminbi. And it seems that the revenue keeps growing. If they maintain this high rate and they also reduce their losses, then this company is undervalued. 18 million revenue, they double again the revenue, 20 million. You can expect more than double in the stock price. But be very careful because there is a high risk with this company. If you also read the latest filing from MicroCloud Hologram, you'll find out that they will have on March 24th, 2025, an annual general meeting where they have 4 proposals. If you read these proposals, you'll find out that they want to do first a reverse stock split. This means the number of shares outstanding, or better said, the shares authorized from 500 million, they will be reduced to 12.5 million. So the stock price will get higher, but the value will be the same. I mean, if you have 40 shares, they will be divided by 40 and will get only 1 share. And the stock price will get higher, multiplied by 40. So the stock price will reach $40 per share. Now, the next proposal after the reverse stock split is to make a split. The number of shares to go from 12.5 million to 500 million shares authorized. So it's like they do a reverse stock split and then they split again the shares. And you have to ask yourself why they are doing this. Why they are doing this. And this is a big question mark. Why they are doing those proposals? It's the same thing. I mean, if the proposal 1 and 2 is accepted, the number of shares will be the same at the end. It's like they make a reverse stock split from 500 million to 12.5 million and then from 12.5 million to 500 million. Stop the video and we'll read these proposals. You will see that it doesn't make any sense for shareholders. For them, of course, they have other incentives. And then the other proposals are related to the other two, the first two. So this is a big question mark. And after all of this, you have to ask yourself if you can still trust the management of this company. And by the way, those proposals have to be accepted by the shareholders. And the next question is, who owns this company? Let's check it. Here, you can see that the management owns 22.4% of this company. I think, as they own 22%, the management, and there are also other institutions, I think these two proposals will be accepted. But again, ask yourself why they are doing this. Why they are doing this. I don't want to speculate, to say some bad things, but you have to think for yourself why they are doing this. Now, after this, if you read also another filing from this company, you'll find out that they'll continue to issue more shares. They're offering some convertible notes. They get $40 million in cash from those investors, and the investor get those convertible notes. Now, the problem is with convertible notes, they will issue more shares of Class A. The common shares that are owned by normal investors, retail investors. And as those investors issue those convertible notes, they convert their notes into common shares, you have more dilution. This number from 110 million will increase to a higher amount. So dilution is here. And you can see that they started with 5 million in December 2023, 5 million ordinary shares here. So you have to read this report if you have the time. If not, you can see here, 5 million to 110 million. And this is huge, big dilution. And if you ask yourself, where do they have this money? from 110 million, then you know who is paying for their money and their operations. The common shareholders like us, retail investors, especially those ones who don't read the reports and invest in companies like this. Now, if you are a trader, you want to trade this company, you also can make some money because this company is highly shorted. And if you look over the last year, you can see some spikes, ups and downs. So the stock price keeps going down because of high dilution, but during this time, you have some spikes. And those spikes are quite high. For instance, here, an increase of 400%. Here, an increase over 100%. So you can make money if you are a trader, you want to speculate this decline in the stock price and cash those spikes. But this is quite risky. So it's up to you if you want to follow this strategy. In my case, I don't follow this approach. I prefer to buy great companies that have earnings, take care of shareholders, and have good tailwinds. So that's it for this video. And if you have other questions about HOLO, let me know in the comments.